What's up guys, this is Pugilistking and I'm doing another video of my fantasy matchup series where I'm going to do matchups in my head which I would like to have saw. Maybe would it have been passing of the torch, say a guy from a previous era at the end of his career fighting a guy in the prime stage of his career facing off against each other. Maybe it was two British guys, maybe the likes of Muhammad Ali versus Mike Tyson, guys from different eras. I'm going to do a series in this. I'm still going to be doing my other videos, like my predictions, my post-fight videos, but just in between them, I'm going to do these videos for you guys, for the fans, and just to think how these fights would have went if I saw them, and who I thought would have won. Let's get to it. So, this is another British one, because I've done another British one, Amir Khan and Ricky Hatton. This is another one with two super middleweights, and as you probably guessed by now, it's Karl the Cobra Froch and Joe Calzaghe, two British guys, one from Wales, one from Nottingham. Now, Karl Froch did actually have an issue with Joe Calzaghe because Joe Calzaghe vacated his WBC super middleweight title. He moved up to light heavyweight, and Froch wasn't very happy about that, because Froch wanted that fight, obviously. I think Joe Calzaghe was a bit underrated by even British boxing fans. He didn't have the star power that a Froch had. Froch sold out Wembley, so there you go. But yeah, this would have been I don't know how well this would have sold. Obviously, versus Froch towards the end of his career versus Calzaghe, who was at his peak popularity. This would have definitely sold out maybe Old Trafford, or I don't think it would have sold out Millennium Stadium. It might have, or Wembley. It might have. It's hard for me to think of this in my head. I'm not sure, but it would have definitely sold out the likes of the MEN, the O2. It would have definitely sold out the O2. I mean, they wouldn't even have it at the O2 because it wouldn't be big enough. But it would definitely sell out like a stadium. It could have sold out Old Trafford, I think, or somewhere like that. So let's get to it. So I'm not going to spend too long on this one because, as far as I'm concerned, I only see one clear, concise winner out of this fantasy matchup. And yeah, that's all I can say about it. I can only see one winner. So, but I can tell you how the fight goes first. So I can imagine Froch would be throwing a lot of punches, like he did in the Kessler rematch. I think he'd be pumping his jab out as much as possible to try and overwhelm Calzaghe, and I think he would be throwing a lot of power punches. Now Calzaghe, I can imagine, would use a lot of angles on him, and obviously box and use his speed. But I think Calzaghe would have used a lot of footwork and that to get off on him, maybe some inside work. I think Calzaghe would have actually have been better on the inside than Froch. So I think Froch would have tried to use his long jab, throw a lot of right hands, because the opening for southpaws in the right hand, I think Froch would have been doing a lot of that. I think he would have been trying to set up and knock out the way he did with Groves in the rematch. I think he would have been trying to cuff a left hook to set up a right hand. I think he would have been trying all that. I think it would have been storming forward in Calzaghe. I think he would have been going hell for leather. But as far as who I think the conclusive winner is, I think Calzaghe would have outboxed Calzaghe would have outboxed Froch with not too much difficulty, I don't think. I think Calzaghe would have outboxed him, outpointed him, and won every round against him. I think had Froch been started lunging forward and that, I think he would have had that off balance issues that he always had, and his feet were really slow and his punching technique was very slow. Don't get me wrong, Karl Froch was a great fighter, but I just didn't like his style at all. I just thought it was quite, amateurish looking, in my opinion. But obviously, Froch was a tough guy and never ducked anyone. Very, very, very high level of fighting guys back to back. The only one he came up short against was Ward, basically. I mean, he lost to Kessler, but he beat him in a rematch. But yeah, that's the only way I see it. Calzaghe outpointing him using angles, maybe some wee bit similar to what Andre Ward done. But I think Calzaghe would have beat Froch and beat him in points relatively easily. I don't even know I don't even know if Froch would have won a round against him, to be honest. Not to take anything away from Froch, not to discredit Froch. I actually think that Froch is a very good commentator. I think he's good. Well, let me take that back. I think he's good on Sky. I don't know if he's a good commentator or not. He's a little bit biased to the matchroom fighters, but he is a good media personality. And his interviews and that on AFL TV and some of the Sky stuff he does, not necessarily the fight commentary, but all the other stuff he does and AFL TV interviews and all that kind of stuff, I think he's fantastic at that. And I think he's got that sort of TV personality that the British boxing fans like. I think he's one of the good guys at it. Like when he's doing the sort of overviews of fights like the Fury versus Klitschko and all, I think he's good at doing that, but not necessarily as a ringside commentator. And actually he's better than Amir Khan at that kind of stuff. I mean, Amir Khan, I think, was alongside him for the Fury Klitschko, ironically enough. But yeah, Froch was, I think, quite good at that kind of stuff. Froch is an articulate guy. Anyways, I'm sidetracking here from what I was originally talking about. But anyways, look, this is Pugilist King. Comment below any fantasy matchups you want me to talk about and I'll get to it. So anyway, this is Pugilist King. Thanks for watching.